Good evening, everyone. I acknowledge the country today and the traditional owners of this land. I listen the story of Florence Owners from Healing Foundation 2015 as she knows her history and recognized as a fourth generation of nation people. I was very sad and heartbroken with listening to Florence Warner's story, as her horrific history and all family members suffered a lot of loss and went through intergenerational trauma which occurred through alcoholism and attempted suicide. Her childhood life was growing up in a foster care as she decided when she became a mother to ensure her children to never be removed from her. It was very shocking over the past 25 years of life she went with the healing journey and continue on going through healing. But she realized that is her history and how it is major impact of her life and whole family life. Florence belief is moving forward to the future through the healing and with cultural therapist journey. As she felt very sad that many Australian people have no idea what she and her family went through. As she informed her belief through education and awareness, a state and federal government level need to do a lot more to ensure that the true indigenous history is needed to be told through education. I like the Nelson Mandela quote about education, as he informed education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. UNICEF 2022 UN Convention right of the Article 7 and 8 informed children right identity and they need to be cared by their parents. As a pre-service teacher, I believe Rinaldi theory of the pedagogy of listening 2001 as my listening should welcome and be open to differences, recognizing the value of others' interpretation and points of view. We value the unknown and overcome the feeling by emptiness and precociousness that we experience when our certainties are questioned. I actively listened Florence's story and felt that listening to people's story can be unique in my inclusive practice by making meaningful story about the fascination of people to deliver to children at group time. In my experience, I have seen so many families and children come from refugee background, Aboriginal and Indigenous family as I am aware how trauma affect their personal life and their children's learning and development. After I heard the sad story, I connected with my childhood experience as I don't have any trauma experience and I was blessed with my parents and my many siblings together grow up with and then I settled in Australia with my children. Sometimes I miss my family and my siblings, but my children are with me and following my identity through my own culture. I understand about my privilege. Privilege is right, but Florence's right is taken away from her and her voice is not here and she struggled for her privilege. As I fully understand about a pedagogy of listening is a multiple listening. Rinaldi 2001 yes, listen with all the sense in multiple ways. Story listening offers a way to generate robust pedagogy and explore doing stories otherwise by rethinking inclusion as a way of bringing together of multiple entangled relation and lived knowledges. Thank you.